The Philippines may participate in phase 3 clinical trials for Russia's COVID-19 vaccine called Sputnik 5. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeres says the Philippines vaccine expert panel would meet with Russia's epidemiology and microbiology officials. Russian President Vladimir Putin says the vaccine is quite effective, but scientists worldwide raise concerns over its safety. American health official Anthony Fauci points to the lack of published and transparent scientific data on Sputnik 5's supposed efficacy. The World Health Organization has also yet to give the vaccine its stamp of approval. Despite this, President Rodrigo Duterte says the Philippines is already in talks on the possible number of doses allocated for the country. Duterte said the other day he'd be first to get the vaccine. The Philippines has the worst performance in fighting the coronavirus in the Southeast Asian region. As of Wednesday, there are 4,444 new cases, bringing the total to 143,749 confirmed. State Health Insurance Agency PhilHealth defends its decision to give the bulk of reimbursements for coronavirus treatments to a hospital in Davao City, even if cases there are far fewer than Metro Manila, the epicenter of the pandemic in the Philippines. Minority Leader Bienvenido Abante Jr. points out during a House probe that the Southern Philippines Medical Center or SPMC got 326 million pesos, while the Philippine General Hospital in Manila only received 263.3 million pesos, even if the PGH is among the first COVID-19 referral hospitals in the country.
We also know that majority of the cases is found in the NCR, even until now, and the Calabarzon area. And yet, its IRM is still lesser than the Southern Philippines Medical Center. Now the question is, what is the preference all about?
PhilHealth Senior Vice President Israel Parga says SPMC got the largest share because it recorded the highest number of historical claims in 2019.
Mr. Chair, Mr. Congressman, the Southern Philippines Medical Center, which is the #1 recipient of the highest amount for the IRM, they have the highest number of reimbursements and claims filed also for 2019, which is the basis for the computation for the IRM that is released. The historical claims in 2019 po.
Pargas adds overall, Metro Manila is still the top recipient of reimbursements, 29.08% or 4.35 billion pesos. In April 2019, Duterte signed Republic Act No. 11326, increasing the number of beds in SPMC to 1,500. SPMC is the biggest hospital in Mindanao and is located in Duterte's hometown. The hospital was headed by Leopoldo Vega from 2008 until Duterte appointed him as Health Undersecretary in June 2020. Vega is now the government's COVID-19 treatment czar. Cebu artist Bambi Beltran faces another cyber libel charge. She is out on a 10,000 peso bail. A private individual files a complaint over Beltran's comment on a now-deleted Facebook post in 2019. Beltran is accused with 4 others, including actress Chaifu Nasher. Beltran was served a warrant of arrest Tuesday, August 11, but instead of being arrested, the police instructed her to report to the cybercrime unit the next day to have her mugshots taken and to post bail. This is the second time Beltran had been charged with online libel this year. The first was in April over a sarcastic Facebook post she made about Sitio Zapatera in Cebu City. Meanwhile, novelist Luelhati Bautista threatens to press cyber libel charges against a Facebook user for red tagging her in a comment. A certain Jefferson Lodia Badong accused the Dekada 70 author of being a member of the armed communist group New People's Army. Bautista later confirms Badong apologized to her via private message. In a post, she tells her followers, "Don't lambast him anymore. All's well that ends well." American presidential candidate Joe Biden names California Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate. Biden tweets, quote, "I have the great honor to announce that I've picked at Kamala Harris, a fearless fighter for the little guy and one of the country's finest public servants, as my running mate. I am proud now to have her as my partner in this campaign." Harris is in the running to become America's first female, first black, and first Asian vice president. Her parents were immigrants to the United States, her father from Jamaica, her mother from India. She was the first black woman elected as California's Attorney General and only the second black woman and the first woman of South Asian heritage to be elected to the U.S. Senate. Harris had clashed with Biden during the first Democratic debate of the 2020 race over the forced integration of segregated schools. Harris dropped out of the presidential race in December 2019 and endorsed Biden in March. Biden says he does not hold a grudge against Harris, calling her a first-rate intellect, a first-rate candidate, and a real competitor. But incumbent President Donald Trump says he is surprised at Biden's choice, citing her lackluster performance at the Democratic nomination race.
She was very disrespectful to Joe Biden, and it's hard to pick somebody that's that disrespectful.
Biden's pick draws ringing applause from Barack Obama, America's first black president. Obama tweets, "I've known Senator Kamala Harris for a long time. She is more than prepared for the job. This is a good day for our country. Now let's go win this thing." A video claiming Senator Risa Ontiveros stole 15 billion pesos from state health insurance agency PhilHealth is false. YouTube channel PH Breaking News uploaded a video on August 4 titled, "Confirmed. Risa Ontiveros stole 15 billion pesos from PhilHealth. A witness was revealed." The video contains a clip of a live stream by blogger Banat Bay. In the clip, Banat Bay talks about PhilHealth's bloated budget for information and communications technology projects, but does not say that Ontiveros had a hand in it. Banat Bay's post even acknowledges Ontiveros was no longer part of PhilHealth when the issue happened, but questions why she supposedly did not initiate a probe into the agency's corruption issues. Ontiveros took her oath of office as director of PhilHealth in June 2015, but left her post to run for senator in 2016. The 15 billion peso corruption issue in PhilHealth took place in 2019, long after Ontiveros stepped down as PhilHealth director. This is not the first time Ontiveros became the subject of a false claim related to PhilHealth.